Happy Monday and welcome to week 3 of vlog. If you're new here, my name is Kizzy, and if you watched the last couple, then welcome back. So what's on the agenda this week, you might say? I start physio on Wednesday, I start rehearsals for Christmas gigs on Thursday, and then Will and I are going to spend a wholesome weekend together. We've been saying the last 2 weekends that we're going to spend a wholesome weekend together. This weekend we're actually going to do it. We're going to go to Westonbirt. We went there last year, it was like the first activity we did, and at the time I didn't appreciate it. I hold my hands up, that trip was wasted on me, and I'll admit that, but I'm actually excited to go this time. I think over the last year that Will and I have been dating, I've really found a new love for being outside and doing like my morning walks now, because I can't run and I can't do upper body at the gym. Obviously I can only do legs, which I'm not going to go overkill. I can only really do that once or twice a week. I've really found a new love for outdoors, and I am a summer person, but watching the colours of the leaves change, I guess I've only ever, for the last 3 years I've been on tour every October, pretty much from the 1st of October to mid-November I've been on tour, and it's actually quite nice to just slow down and watch the autumn leaves change. It sounds really weird, but yeah, the last 3 years I've not really been in for the last 3 years I've not really been in England for the whole of October. Would I rather be in Italy right now? Yeah. But I am appreciating the change of the season, and I think Will and I watched Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 this weekend. Never seen it before, which shocked my friend Harriet. My friend Harriet is a huge film fanatic, and whenever I tell her I haven't seen a film, she is disappointed but not surprised. So yeah, I think this week watch some spooky films, finish Butter. I've got this much left. I think I've got like 3 chapters, less than 100 pages, I think. Just under 100 pages left of Butter. I'm gonna finish that this week. Goals of the week: stay on track with the diet, no alcohol. Let's see how that goes. It makes me sound like an alcoholic when I say that, but like I like a pint. I just can't take myself seriously when I say that. Finish my book. Walks every morning. It's going to be raining, I think, later on in the week. But we're still going to go for our morning walk. We're going to do it. We're going to push through. Morning walk, gym, start physio, finish my book, eat clean, spend quality time with Will, watch some Christmas? Watch some Halloween films, learn my Christmas songs. Let's do it. Let's have a good week. Hello. Welcome to the Egghead update. Would you believe I did this myself? Probably. Don't know why I've started filming whilst I'm walking up the stairs. I need to put my phone on charge. Let's catch up. It's Tuesday. I woke up feeling pretty rubbish, not gonna lie. Took myself on my little morning walk. Some construction man tried to talk to me about my arm, and like, I know he was only trying to be friendly, but like, you know when you're just not in the mood to talk to people, and like I smiled and was like, morning, but I was listening to my podcast, so I couldn't really hear what he was saying. I was just like, yeah, my arm's broken, like, leave me alone. Kaylin told me off because she watched my vlog. She said she watched my first vlog this morning, and she was like, you literally said you broke your arm like 1,000 times. I was like, well, yeah, because I feel like I have to remind myself, because I go to do something, or especially like when I first broke my arm, I don't know what count of I broke my arm count we're on right now. If I was like on my phone, or like I was eating food, you know, like when you drop your phone, or like when you drop something, like sometimes it falls off the fork, you like go to catch it. That first week where like it was so painful to do literally anything, I'd like try to catch it, and the most excruciatingly painful thing ever. Even though it has been 5 weeks and like you think I would adapt by now, there are still things I can't do, and I need to remember that. So by me saying my arm's broken 1,000,000 times a day, it's reminding Will. Will fell on my arm a couple days ago trying to give me a hug, and it's like, that really hurt. Or I think I was just sat watching TV like this or something, and he was like, wait, because my arm was out of the sling, he's like, wait, which arm is it? I was like, what? Anyway, So I've been to the gym, I'm gonna wash my hair. One of Will's friends is coming over, and then I think Kaylin's gonna come over and we're gonna do some scrapbooking. I keep saying like insert montage and then not putting the montage in. I'm a beginner vlogger, okay, sometimes I get nervous. I feel like it's quite easy to vlog in front of Kaylin, even though it's a little bit cringe still, because I was trying to like get the content whilst we were travelling. And I really just want to do travel vlogs again, to be honest. They were so much more fun than documenting my everyday boring life. Hey, I'm trying to be productive in this time.
Are you gonna grow this tomato?
I'm a bit scared to bite it. Or if there's like a bug living in there.
It could be a bug. Go on.
Mush.
The tomato's not meant to be just mush.
No.
Oh.
Tastes like a garden.
Tastes like the content.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I really want to sit here and chat because I'm just done my like plan for the day. Try not to show you too much. And like the sun is shining. Literally don't even ask actually about the mess. Well, it's obviously messy because Kaylin and I were scrapbooking and I haven't cleaned it up yet. So hang on, I'm gonna sit in the other room because I feel like I don't want to hold the camera. Hang on. You might have noticed I'm holding the camera with my left hand and I've got my right hand for my coffee. And I'm going to tell you all about that actually right now. So, hi, good morning. It's Thursday. I was going to say Wednesday. I've got my Apple Watch back on. It's Thursday, I can confirm. Ignore the nails. They started lifting. So, I started taking them off. I think it's because I've been doing everything with this hand. I've like completely overworked it. So like normally I'd have my nails on for 3 or 4 weeks, and it's been 2 weeks, and where they've been working twice as much, I think that's caused them to lift. I don't know, Hannah's learning, we spoke about it and she apologised. I was like, you don't need to apologise, it's fine. I am her guinea pig, and soon she's going to be the best nail tech in the world. And what's it called when you like discover something before everyone else? I'll be cool? I don't know. It's not cool to call yourself cool, I know. I had my physio yesterday, my first ever physio. It's been 6 weeks since I broke my arm. And I had my first physio appointment yesterday. I'm at the age now where the doctors are becoming my age. And I was looking at the guy I want to ask how old you are because, wow, you're a physio. That's so cool. You've got an actual career. That's crazy. And it does give me a bit what am I doing with my life? But I get we're all on our own path and we shouldn't compare. But anyway, I digress. My young physio told me that I should start weaning myself off of the sling, which is great news because the first person I saw told me that I'd be in a sling till Christmas. And I was like, wow, that's a long time. So he said, yeah, by the next time I see him, which will be in 3 weeks, I won't need to be wearing a sling. He said start a couple hours a day, and then if that feels okay, in 2 weeks' time, cold turkey sort of thing. Not cold turkey, weaning it off, obviously. But it's kind of one of those ones where the past week or so, I've felt I've been taking it out of my sling. I've been chopping vegetables, I've been doing some things, and I'm trying to use my arm, but then I was I don't want to try and use it if I'm going to do more damage. So it's kind of just waiting. It was kind of just me waiting to see what the doctor would say. He said, start taking your arm out of the sling. Upon reflection, I kind of have enjoyed being away from my Apple Watch because maybe it's because I'm self-employed or maybe because I'm chronically online. I can't quite differentiate the two. But I love having my Apple Watch on my wrist because, I don't know if you remember last week, I think I said I'm a numbers girly. I love knowing how well I've slept. I love knowing how many steps I've taken in the day. I like being on top of things. I feel if I've got the numbers in front of me, I don't really have an excuse. I saw a TikTok, which I kind of already worked out, but from Saturday, if you start doing the 75 hard on Saturday, Christmas Eve, it ends. Now, I don't think I can fully commit to 75 hard because of work. I'm flying to Brazil for example, next month. And that's going to be, let's see, I'm probably going to have to leave my house to get to London for the flight. Got a lot of gear to check in, got the carnet to do. So I'm probably going to need to leave my house probably at like 10 a.m. I'll get there at like 2 or 3. I don't want to be there at 3. My flight's not till 9. What am I going to do for 2 hours whilst I wait for everybody else to get there? Well, what am I going to do for 2 hours? I could go for a run. But who wants to go for a run right before a flight? Airports should have gyms. I think airports should have gyms. Think of all the long layovers that you have. Why don't airports have gyms? Do any airports have gyms? I don't think they do. I've not been to an airport where there's a gym, and I've been to a lot of airports. Anyway, I can't remember what my original point was. I can't lock into the 75 hard because of work and travel. Like, some days just are long at work. Like, I don't have time to fit in 2 exercises. And it's kind of that time of year where drinking's going to be more of a thing. I am thinking I want to drink less anyway. Will and I have booked to go to this rave at the end of November. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to want to have a couple drinks and things at this rave, so that's a day off. So then I'm thinking, do I do like the 75 soft? And then it's me being responsible and accounting for those days where I am going to have a couple drinks and go out because it's the season, like Halloween. Been invited to a Halloween party. It's kind of that like social time of year. I don't think I want to get like wrecked off my face because I did that last weekend and it was not pleasant, let me tell you. So, I don't know, maybe I should do like 75 soft, 75 medium, or maybe I just like map out the next 75 days. I've kind of been doing it the last couple weeks anyway, apart from the weekends. I think where I've never really had that like 9 to 5, Monday to Friday lifestyle, where Will has that, I've kind of like dipped in and like Monday to Friday, I'm really good with my walks, my exercise, my getting my steps in, drinking my water, eating my diet, reading, like posting the TikToks and like trying to get on it and trying to be good. And then it gets to Saturday and like Will's had a tough week at work. So he's like, oh, let's go and have some beers. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's get on the beers. And it's like, I feel like I've then not wasted my progress. I don't think I'm going so overboard at the weekend, but yeah, I feel like maybe I need to account a bit better for the weekends because that is when we are being a little bit more social, which is not a lifestyle I've just ever had to account for. So my coffee's not very warm anymore, it's a little bit cold. I must have been yapping away for too long. Okay, enough rambling, let's get on with the day. We've got stuff to do.
Is it a photo or is it a video?
It's a video.
Oh.
I vlog now. This is what I do with my time. That's how I'm filling it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Will really likes it.
In the gorge.
Rocks.
Indy, slow down.
Hello, happy Wednesday. Been a bit MIA the past few days. I'm going to get ready whilst I talk to you. I'm meeting Jessie for a coffee. Get ready whilst we have a little catch up. Been a bit MIA the past few days. Seasonal sads are coming in strong, I'm going to be honest. But that's okay. Oh, this spot is really sore. Yesterday I was like, this spot is really big, but it doesn't hurt. Today it's really big and it really hurts. I'm out of the sling. I'm weaning myself off. I'm going to try and go cold turkey today. I'm going to take it out with me just in case I feel like I do need it. I find it just gets a bit like achy. And I just need to let my shoulder drop because I'm a bit tense, you know. This is going to be a 2-week-in-1 vlog now. Mainly because I don't really have that much going on. Like, don't have a job. Well, I do have a job, but like, you know, I'm not really doing much for the job right now. Hannah did my nails again yesterday. She did biab for the first time, and I actually think she did a really good job. I said that last time, and then they all peeled off. But we've learned from our mistakes, and they do feel a lot stronger. I find gel just, It felt a bit plasticky on my fingers, whereas these feel sound approved, making the sound, they feel a bit more solid is what I was trying to say. So yeah, I would say let's catch up. I think I said let's catch up, but I don't really have anything to catch you up on. I think the last clip I showed you was from my walk that Will and I went on with my brother and his brother. It was really nice. It was very steep. I was not warned of how steep this hike would be. Hike? I've said hike. It wasn't really a hike. It wasn't long enough for a hike, but it was like the steepness of a hike. Wasn't not dressed appropriately, could have been dressed more appropriately, you know. I was wearing like my Gymshark flares and a jumper, which if I knew that it was going to be a walk where I was going to sweat loads, probably would have put on some shorts. Don't really know what to do with my face today because this spot really hurts. Don't really want to put anything on my face because my spots really hurt and I want to give my skin a bit of a break. But also I had a couple days where I just like didn't look after my skin, like didn't wash my face really. Actually no, that's a lie. I think I did wash my face, but it wasn't then. I just had a couple of days where I just wasn't really doing my self-care routine. I don't know. I don't even know. I think I'm just a bit ill and a bit coldish and a bit sick that the sun is not here. But you know, what's getting me through is this time next month. Actually, this time next month I'll be on my way back. I'm going to Brazil and Mexico for a few days with work. I have to say with work because, like, why would you be going to Brazil and Mexico for a few days? That sounds so ridiculous, but I am really, really excited. I don't look very excited. I'm just ill. I probably look so uninterested, but I am so excited. Get me in the sun. I've been wanting to go to Brazil since Kaylin and I got back from Asia. And I've been trying to like convince her to come with me, but she booked a trip. She's going to be watching this. She booked a trip to New Zealand. Kaylin decided that she wanted to go and see her friend in New Zealand, which, like, you know, I'm not jealous, I'm envious. Like, of course I want her to have the best time. But yeah, I want to go. Duh. But that's okay. I think she's pretty envious of me going to Brazil. She's like, yeah, I want to be there, but I don't want you to not go. Do you know what I mean? What's the time? Oh, Jessie's probably going to be here in like 20 minutes. Can I be bothered to add to my appearance today? What do we think? I think I look okay. I haven't put any SPF on. The shininess of my eyebrows is kind of annoying, isn't it? Hello? Yeah, you alright?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Basically, she's a mum influencer, and she tells
And the sound in the background will be like that one. Take a sip.
just looking out of the window. Aww.
Wait, I didn't get it.
Didn't know what hand looked like.
Yes, I remembered to take my camera out, and yes, I forgot to film a single thing. So I'm going to pop you in my cupboard and give you a little haul. We went to TK Maxx and we went to Dunelm. There's one thing in here. There's a couple things in here I can't show you because they're Christmas presents. But I've had a genius idea. So the day after Halloween, we have Carnival on the 1st of November, which is the day after Halloween, obviously. And I've got lots of friends. Do you know what, actually, I've got a few friends. Coming round. I know, humble brag. And I've got the genius idea to do a roast dinner, but make it picky bits, because we all love picky bits and we all love a roast. That pasta salad, because autumn. It's like, I'm trying not to make it too Christmassy, but I'm trying not to make it too Halloween-y, but a little bit Halloween-y, a little bit autumnal, and I guess a little bit Christmassy. I say not too Christmassy as I pull out the Christmas cookie cutters. I feel like gingerbread is autumnal though, no? Or is it Christmassy? Now that I'm looking at this, I'm going to be honest, I just wanted to get the one with the best. I don't know, what can you see? What can you see right now? I just wanted to get the one with the best gingerbread person cutter. So I did potentially get one, but I think all of these are quite cute. Maybe I'll enter my cookie cutting era. And I'm in a bow phase right now, and this one had bows, so sorry not sorry. I've kind of like gotten in this mindset when buying stuff now where I'm like, is this trendy or timeless? Emma Chamberlain's podcast, I've been listening to a lot of Anything Goes. She's got this episode on her podcast that she does called Trendy or Timeless. So now when I'm buying stuff, I'm thinking, is this trendy and do I like it now or is it timeless? And like, yeah, I think bows are a bit trendy and I'm liking the trend of bows right now, but I think they'll keep coming back, so they're a bit timeless. You can't be a bit timeless. I think bows are timeless. I think they're classic, especially like this time of year. And like, you've got the present, you've got the little stocking, you've got the star. Oh, I'm gonna make so many cookies. I got Kaylin, I can't show you because I know that you're going to watch this. My mum's not going to watch my vlog. She asked me for this little crochet kit for Christmas and she loves pigs. So I got that one. It was only £4, so I'm going to have to like do a little stocking thing. I regret I bought Kaylin a Christmas present last week, at the weekend, when I was shopping with my mum. And now I'm going to just do what I did on her birthday. I said, I can't start your birthday present shopping yet because once I've bought one thing, then the process has begun and I'm going to keep picking up little bits that I see that you're going to like. So I have made that mistake and I am probably going to end up doing that for Christmas as well. It's only October and I've already bought her 2 presents. So I'm going to need to calm it down on that. But yeah, I'm probably going to do the same for my mum as well. I absolutely love these scents for hand soaps and they were $3.99 and they're normally, is that a deal? I feel like they're normally like £4.50. Okay, well, it's just barged in and completely ruined my haul, but quickly, I also got tour stuff, these, because I'm gonna, for the little roast, and then I'm gonna try this primer, because Elf is cancelled, and I know we shouldn't do cancel culture, but I'm gonna try it out, and let you know what I think. Oh my god, did I just, I think I might have just got in Kaylin's birthday present, Christmas present. Kaylin, if you saw that, no you didn't. Ignore my hair, I just took it out of a ponytail and it's doing its thing. Got very rudely interrupted by William coming in the door yesterday from work. But I have another thing to unbox. I know we said that we're being better with money this month. I forgot about PRS and I got my PRS money yesterday and my magnesium ran out. So I decided to stock up on my vitamins. Now, if I didn't care about money and I wasn't being money conscious, I probably would have gone back to Pure Sport and I probably would have bought some more Pure Sport vitamins. However, they're well expensive. So instead, I went to the very trusty My Protein and they had a deal. This is how they get you. Oh, I don't know if I can open this. Still don't really have much strength in my left hand. Can't really push stuff, so I'm trying to like push against it so I can slice it, but I can't do that really. So that's taking a few attempts. Okay. I basically thought if I'm doing an order, I might as well stock up because I had to pay for delivery. That was it. I was like, rather than paying for delivery, I might as well just get what I'm gonna get eventually. And then of course it's cheaper to buy things, it's cheaper to buy more of stuff. So, big creatine, I topped up on omega-3 because that's also going to run out. Vitamin D because, hello, we live in England. I then got some magnesium and calcium together because it was cheaper and this magnesium has 100% of your reference intake, like your daily reference intake, whereas just the magnesium only had like 85%, whereas this has got 100% of my calcium and magnesium. And as a vegan, I thought, hey, maybe we can never have too much calcium. I don't know. Maybe someone correct me. Can you have too much calcium? Everything's good in moderation, right? Am I overdoing it? I've got a broken bone, so I thought, hey, let's do some calcium. I did a little bit of research about like what supplements I should be taking as a vegan, because I don't know if I'm taking the right stuff. Okay, the internet said I should be taking zinc as like an immune system thing. Got a cold right now, so that's probably good. D3, I've been taking D3 and K2 to be fair, but I think that was just a thing that TikTok was like, you should be taking K2 as well. I don't know, but I thought D3 is, I don't know. The My Protein one doesn't have K2 in it as well, but I thought we'll give it a go, see if we notice any differences. I also take apple cider vinegar gummies because I personally do see a difference. Like when I've been taking this every day with my breakfast, and when I got my period last month, I did not feel bloated at all. I have also been eating better, but I don't know, I normally, like the week before my period, I feel so fat and gross, whereas this month I didn't. Could it be this? Could it be the diet? I don't know. I'm not going to change anything. I don't care if it's placebo. And it came with a free Jimmy's caramel iced coffee, which I know I can't have, but I was going to give it to Kaylin. Hello, I got you a gift. Well, I didn't get it for you. It was free with my protein order. And I thought, well, I'm not going to not get this because it's free. And you can have it. Congratulations. I don't know how long my hair's been like that for. Guys, you could have told me. That's the rundown. I'm going to call Will back and tell him that I love him. Speak to you later. I don't know when. Speak to you later. He's so fast. Isn't that beautiful? The best view of all.
Oh no, not that close. A unicorn.
Yep.
Effie. Sit. Lie down. Lie down. Good girl.